Hey guys, it's been a little bit since I dropped a video. I decided we'll take today, I'm actually at a pretty cool location. I'm downstairs in basically a Cold War bunker. Not a bunker, but a Cold War bomb shelter. It is built into the building that I work in. I take my breaks down here. So I wanted to take a minute to talk about what's going on these days. Everybody's heard of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, but I've been talking to my kids and a bunch of younger kids because I work at a place with school-age children, and nobody seems to understand why Russia did what they did. So this channel focuses on the Cold War, which was from 1947 to 1990, which was the Soviet Union led by Russia, basically versus the West, NATO, and their allies. So what we have going on today is basically the Russian president, Putin. He's an authoritarianism, or basically a dictator. His country, Russia, along with Belarus, which is a puppet country for him, and Crimea, which is part of Ukraine, but he took that for Russian control in 2014, I believe. They all invaded Ukraine, and the point of this was I'm trying to read notes, guys, so bear with me. And it's basically pitch black down here, so it's hard to read notes. But the point of the invasion was to take over Ukraine, get that back for the old Soviet Union, and their future plans is to go ahead into Moldova and take that over too. So right now Ukraine is in a basically all-out war for their existence of their country. They're doing a lot better than what most people thought they could do. They are hanging in there with the Russian military. A few things I've noticed, because basically I do all my research on Cold War weapons, is there is a lot of Cold War AKs and RPGs and all that type of stuff being recovered that the Russians are using, even after the Russian president bragged about the upgraded weaponry and everything. He's still using some Cold War 70s and 80s rifles. I don't know if that's all they're using, but I've seen them recovered, which is pretty cool for the historical aspect. Sorry guys, I paused a minute. I thought I heard something. So, if the Russian president is successful in this invasion, his next step will be to take over Moldova, or Melodova, however you pronounce it. And basically, it's a small country next to Romania. It shares a lot of Romanian heritage and has a very small military. Nothing like the Ukraine. He could easily take that. Now, for my research, it does have NATO ties. And the reason we know this is possible is the Belarusian president basically got taped on video with a map in the background of invasion plans for Moldova. So that's basically it. Putin is coming to the end of his reign as president, and he needs to leave a legacy behind, and his legacy is to redo the Soviet Union. He said in many interviews he thought the fall of the Soviet Union was the biggest mistake of the past. He said that the Soviet leadership of the 80s was weak, and he basically, being former KGB, totally regrets the fall of the Soviet Union, and he's trying to conquer it back. Now, could he do it? Probably not. Could he get Ukraine and Moldova? Probably. But he won't get Bulgaria or Romania or any of those other countries because they're NATO, and that would be all-out World War III. So that's basically a rundown of what we got going on. A little bit of ego, along with the need to leave a legacy behind, got us into quite a spectacle. I see it going around online. They're calling it Russo-Ukraine conflict, or the Russian-Ukraine war of 2022. I'm sure you guys are following it on all the news outlets just like I am. And I pray for Ukraine. I don't like to get too political, but I do pray that they pull through and win their freedom. All right, guys, till next time.